Hello everybody, and welcome to this video of Chromebook Accessibility Part 2. My name is Nimer, and I'm glad that you're here. And this video is going out on Friday, the 13th, and whenever you are watching this, I hope this finds you well. First of all, a couple of things. I'm going to start out by wishing anybody who celebrates a very happy Chinese Valentine's Day. So why not go out and get yourself a Valentine? I also want to take this opportunity to sing to you because I do enjoy singing, and this is for my buddy Robert. His birthday is coming up in a day or so, and so Robert from Zimbabwe, I'm going to sing to you happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Robert. Happy birthday to you. I think the ambient music makes it sound better. What do you guys think? Anyway, alright. Let's go ahead and get going with our topic for the day. And that is Chrome OS. By the way, if you're watching this, you don't see much video. That is because I don't focus on video. I focus on audio. If you'd like to be part of making the channel look good, definitely get in touch, and that'll be good. Otherwise, you're just going to get content. And here we go. Let's talk about Chromebooks and Chromevox. By the way, if you missed last week's video, I started that out by talking about general exploration of Chromebook, talking about the launcher, talking about how to access certain things with Chromevox. So definitely check that out. This is part 2 of that. And today we're going to talk a little bit about how to web browse using Chromevox. So Chromevox is very similar in many ways to a lot of other screen readers on the market. For example, it shares some commonalities with VoiceOver to some extent. It shares some commonalities with the narrator. It's probably the closest to narrator really in some ways. It shares commonalities with JAWS and NVDA. And so if you're used to those screen readers, Chromevox should not be too difficult to pick up, and I'll just give you some tips and tricks for using Chromevox and some of the keyboard commands that might be helpful, and I'll actually do some things on the web that will hopefully give you an idea of what it's like to use Chromevox. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share the screen, and there we go. Alright, and now we've got audio from Chromevox. So I did receive feedback last time that the speech was too fast, so I have slowed it down. So if it's too fast still, I apologize, but that's what it is. I think it's a little bit better now. Okay, first thing, when you get your Chromebook, how do you open up a new browser window? You can do Control-T to open up a new tab, or Control-N to open up a new window, Control-Shift-N to open up an incognito window, and so on. If you accidentally close a tab, you can reopen that closed tab by using Control-Shift and the letter T. But I'm going to go ahead and do a Control-T right now, and let's go to google.com.
Address and search inbox on new tab Search. Combo box.
And I've done, just typed in google.com and hit enter, and I am now in the search box. So this is where I can type whatever I would like to type. So if anybody knows me, you will know that I like Coca-Cola. So I'm going to just type in let's type in Coke and see what comes up.
Web content. Coke. Google search.
Alright. Now, I've got a search results page that came up, and I can do a number of things. First of all, of course, I can tab. So,
skip to main.
If you're used to tabbing, you can tab.
Accessible.
It's actually my least favorite key on the keyboard because it's not very efficient. And if you spend your time browsing the web by tabbing, I recommend that you learn some new tricks, tips, and so on. I could use heading navigation, and in order to navigate by headings, there's a couple of things that I can do. First of all, by default, I can use the search key, which is the caps lock, with a caps lock key is on a normal keyboard. It's now actually a thing called the launcher key. I can hold that down and push the letter H to go to the next heading.
Search modes. Heading 1.
And there we go. Now, if I don't really want to hold down the search key before every command, I could turn on what's called sticky mode. This is similar to scan mode in narrator, or turning on something like quick nav keys in voiceover. So let's turn on that by double pressing the launcher key.
Sticky mode enabled.
And it'll say sticky mode enabled. Now if I just push the letter H by itself,
adds Coke. Heading 1.
And I've just jumped to the next heading.
Title of Coca-Cola Classic Coke. Link. Heading 3.
And of course these are
Press
ads.
Search. Title of Coca-Cola 24. Title of Coca-Cola Soda 12 Oza. Search results. Web results. Summer tastes better Coca-Cola. Heading 3. Link.
Alright, there we go. And now, you can also use the numbered headings. For example, if you know that web results usually are at a level 2 heading, you could have jumped to the web results by pressing simply the number 2. Remember, if sticky mode is not turned on, you will want to push the search key and the number 2. So let's go ahead and just go into this particular web page. In order to activate something with Chromevox, you can do the search key and the space bar. Of course, since sticky mode is on, you can just do the space bar, or you can just do enter. That will activate the link.
Untitled. Tab. 3 of 3. Multi-select. Selected. Web content. Web alert. Be the first to know about the latest happenings and offers from Coke registered. Join the list below. Close. Cookie.
There we go.
Skip to main content. Internal link.
And now I can use a number of hotkeys to navigate and traverse through this page. Right arrow and left arrow, again because I have sticky mode enabled, I can just use right and left arrow. If I did not, I would have to hold down the search key. But I can use right and left arrow to move by object on the page.
Be the first to know about the latest happenings and registered. Join the list below. Close. Button. Coca-Cola logo. Our products. Button. Shop. Give. Link. Rewards. Link.
All right.
List item.
Now, if I use up and down arrow key, again with the launcher key locked down, if I use the up and down arrow key, I can move by line.
Shop. Our products. Button. Coca-Cola logo.
So now I'm moving up the page, and if I want to move down the
Coca-Cola.
page, I can just hit down arrow.
Our product. Shop. Find menu. Navigate. Main.
So I don't know if this
Try
sounds
it first.
familiar.
We've got a Coca-Cola for you. Try menu. Navigation end. Shopping cart icon.
All right. Now, if I want to pull up, some people like to pull up a links list. There's a number of ways you can pull up a links list. Last time we did talk about the command, the search key or launcher key, and the period. That will give you a lot of options, one of which is a links list. So I'm going to hit search period.
Sticky mode. Search the menus. Search.
Another thing to note is that when you're in an edit box and Chromevox detects that you're in an edit box, it automatically turns off sticky mode. It's sort of like an auto forms mode or an automatic browse mode in NVDA, and an auto scan mode in Narrator. So now I'm going to you can either use right or left arrow. I happen to know that links is to the left is the quickest way to get there, so I'm going to push left arrow again.
Form controls, link, menu.
There we go, links. And now I can just up and down arrow keys and I pretty much have a links list.
Skip to main Coca-Cola, shop link, give link, rewards, find where to buy, shopping cart try it first link.
Alright, so this is a links list and I could just hit enter and activate any of them. But I'm going to hit escape because another way to bring up the links list.
Sticky mode disabled.
Oops, there we go. Another way to bring up this links list is to do a
Chromebox menu, link, menu.
A search key, Control L, and that'll pull up the links list automatically.
Summer tastes better.
You can similarly bring up a headings list with Control search key H.
Chromebox menu, heading, menu.
That will bring up the headings list.
Summer.
And you can similarly bring up a list of forms or form fields by doing a Control
Chromebox menu form
Control launcher key F. And that'll bring up form fields.
Summer tastes better. Coca-Cola.
Alright. So
shop link.
Let's see if there are any form fields or edit boxes on this page. I'm going to hit the letter E.
Sticky mode disabled. One password menu available. Press the down arrow key to select. Status. Email address. Date of birth asterisk.
So now I can sign up for this
sticky mode day button month button
for this Coke rewards thing.
Email,
I think
we'll send you emails on latest happenings. Promote email address. Edit text.
They'll send
required.
me about the latest happenings. So now I'm in a form, and I can just simply type in email address. Let's type in
email address.
Nimer.
Edit text.
Jabber 1 plus Coke at gmail.com.
Sticky mode enabled. Month button has pop up with 13 items.
Okay, so now we have pop-ups. So let's see what these pop-ups are. I'm going to hit enter to open this pop-up.
I agree to the Coca-Cola button. Sticky mode disabled. January, February, March. And
I'll disable sticky mode so I can actually access this form.
April. List.
So we'll choose
May,
a birthday.
June, July. August. List type. Month. August.
And I'll hit enter.
Day. Button. Day. 10, 12, 13, 15. Day. 15.
There we go.
Year. Button. Year. 2003. 1990.
And I can always just start typing in a number as well.
1979. 1971. List type. Year.
There we go. We'll just choose that year.
I agree to the Coca-Cola Company's terms of use and privacy policy asterisk. Checkbox. Not check. I agree to the.
And I just hit space bar to check that. I just use search key and left or right arrow keys to read what's on the page.
Terms of use. Privacy. Terms of search. Join the list. Default. Button.
Alright, and we'll join the list.
Please enter a valid email address.
Nope, it doesn't like the email address. I probably mistyped that.
Nimer Jabber 1 plus Coke at gmail.com. M-N-N-G-A-E-K plus 1 E-N.
It doesn't like the plus sign. Oh, that's interesting. Usually that works. But we'll just do it this way.
Day, year. I agree to the terms of use. Privacy, terms of join the list. Default. Button. Alert. Cheers. You're in. Keep an eye on your email for any updates. You can unsubscribe at any time.
So now I'm signed up to the Coca-Cola list. Alright. Another thing that you can do is you can traverse through web apps. And did a little bit more of demos on web apps in previous videos, but I'll do a quick demo right now. I'll just go over to Twitter. So I'm going to hit Control L to go to the location bar.
Address and search bar. HT Twitter. It's
and I'll just type in twitter.com, but it autofills it. It'll tell you as you start typing, it'll tell you what the autofill options are. You can hit down arrow to select one, or you can just hit enter to select the current one that it suggests.
Web content status 20 plus unread items.
The beauty of using Chromevox is there's no different mode to get into. When you get into web apps, you can immediately start using J and K to go up and down the tweets. You don't need to bother unless sticky mode is on. If sticky mode is on, you should turn it off. But by default, it should be off, unless you've turned it on. So it just depends. But you can now use
iMore verified account. iMore 36 seconds ago, Apple has reportedly won out against Netflix in the bidding war for the new Jennifer Lawrence film. Apple reportedly wins. Promoted
and
Apple.
It's very responsive.
The Jerusalem Post verified account at Jerusalem. CNET News
So I'm just going through my Twitter
Forbes
feeds.
Rethinkton's Fall. Supercent. Randy Show more. Promoted NordVPN. MIT Technology Review verified account at Tech Review 4 minutes ago. If you're worried about a strain of COVID called Delta Plus, please take a deep breath. Scientists would like you to understand that there's no evidence Delta has learned any new tricks. And these new names are for keeping track of COVID's evolution. Stop saying Delta
And
Plus.
I can always hit Control to shut them up. And now let's say I want to like this tweet. I'm going to hit the letter L.
MIT Technology Review verified.
There we go. So I've liked that tweet.
Edwards.
And if I'm going to close this tab out, I'm going to hit Control W.
Summer tastes better. Coca-Cola HTT.
And there we go. Now I'm back on the search results page for Google. So let's say there was something that I specifically wanted to find on the page. I can easily do that.
Find in page.
I can just hit the search key and the slash, and I can type whatever it is that I'm looking for. The find command is always a very powerful command that I recommend you make use of, especially if you already know where something is on the web page.
Summer tastes better.
And there we go. That's just a little bit about web browsing.
Stop screen sharing.
In Chrome OS. It's just a little bit of a brief overview. If you have any questions regarding that, definitely let me know. Got some questions here. Let's look and see what questions we have in the chat. Christian wants to know, what voice am I using? This voice is the Chromevox Google text-to-speech voice. I believe this number is the third one, but yeah, it is the Chromevox, the Google Speech voice. I believe, like I said, it's number 3. So, but there we go. But if you guys have any questions moving forward, definitely put those in the comments. I'll be happy to answer those. Otherwise, feel free to tweet at NimerJabber with any comments or questions. And again, I want to wish Robert a very happy birthday. Happy Chinese Valentine's Day. If you like this content, please hit the like button. Please share it out with your friends. Feel free to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. That way you get more content. Feel free to tweet it, Snapchat it, whatever you like. And hopefully we'll see you next time. Thank you, everybody, and have a great one.